What's up guys, Chinzo here. So I'm pretty stoked to start the first phase of upgrades on my 2019 Diamondback Atroz 1. The cockpit got a colorful upgrade with some new 50/50 grips, and I swapped my old mechanical disc brakes for these new Shimano hydraulic disc brakes. But the most significant upgrade is the addition of a SRAM NX Eagle 1x12 group set. It already looks 100 times better than my old 3x8 drivetrain, which came stock on this bike, but I was eager to see how it performs. So this review of the NX Eagle will be less about text and specs and more about my subjective experience with this drivetrain. There's plenty of videos out there reviewing the technical specifications of this drivetrain, but the main thing that you should know is this drivetrain offers the technology of higher end Eagle drivetrains, but at a much lower price point.
How's it feeling?
It's feeling good, man.
Gear shifting good?
Yeah, shifting's feeling good.
It is a little bit heavier and it is a little bit less polished than the GX, the X01, and the XX1, but it's also a fraction of the cost.
Those pedals, man. Feels good.
If you've been following my journey on this channel, you know that my old drivetrain was one of the most frustrating and limiting components of this bike. So I wanted to see how the NX Eagle performed overall, but mainly I was interested in seeing how it handled the climbs. There's no doubt that this gear range would prove itself adequate over those long, subtle uphill sections, but it's always been the short, steep climbs that have given me the most trouble. So when I found uphill sections that I liked, I made it a point to stop in session.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, you want to try it again, man? I'm going to try to get in a better gear.
I've hit it a couple of times, I think.
I wasn't naive enough to think that swapping out my drivetrain would instantly make me a better climber overnight, but I knew the simplicity and superior design of a 1x drivetrain would give me the confidence I needed to tackle, or at least attempt, some of the climbs that would otherwise have been too difficult for me.
Shoot! Holy God! That's it, and then we'll probably do some pictures there. Get a much greater.
So before calling it a day, we loop back around to this nice descent that we hit earlier in the ride. I wanted to see if I can clean it, going uphill in the opposite direction. I'm still adjusting to the new gear system, so I got some quick advice from my buddy David, then I gave it a shot.
Halfway through, you want to go down to 3 or 2, and that's how you make it up. But up here, you want to be probably in 5.
Okay.
But yeah, you will definitely lose traction.
Okay, cool, man. I'll give it a shot.
One time.
It took a little bit of practice to find the shifting sweet spot where I could maintain momentum, then downshift just in time to make it up this hill.
You got this! Woo!
But after a few tries, this happened.
Got it! Woo! Alright, there you go, man. Sweet.
To wrap up my user review of the SRAM NX Eagle, I would say that it's a worthy upgrade that didn't break the bank. The shifting was nice and crisp, and the simplicity of a 1x system made it easier to find the right gear when I needed it the most. And while I didn't use the full range of gears on this ride, I'm looking forward to future adventures and seeing what else this drivetrain can do. If you want to follow the journey, be sure to subscribe and tap the notifications bell. Thanks for watching, stay stoked, and I'll see you in the next one.
But the dirt's nice.
Yeah. Much better than the Italian State Park. That's a lot of rocks.
You gotta go back out there, man. Hit those trails.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're gonna be able to make it up there. The top section the guy was talking about.
Yeah.
A bunch of good healing